Fireball clothes change. Bam! I love that. I've seen a lot of clothes changes, but I like the fireball change. Here's how it works. Fire needs three things. You need fuel, you need heat, and of course you need oxygen. The powder that I'm using from the lab is called lycopodium. Now I've known people who have used cornstarch or sometimes coffee creamer seems to work well. By itself, this won't catch on fire. It just doesn't catch on fire. However, if it's dispersed in the air, it totally catches on fire. Watch. Wait, safety glasses. Look. See how it catches on fire? It's because there's oxygen around those particles. So now watch what happens. I simply put it down in the tube like this to be able to now blow it out. That's the secret. It's easy to change your clothes. You got to figure out that part. That's the fireball clothes change. Let me see yours. Want to really be annoying? Teach this to a bunch of small kids. Listen to this. It's the screaming balloon. It's easy to do. Look, find any balloon you want. I'm just using a clear balloon so you can see what's happening inside. I'm using a hex nut. See all the little hex nuts that are right here? Use anything you want, but the hex nut's great because it's not perfectly smooth. Blow it up. Good. The balloon is going to act as a resonator. That sound, that vibration will resonate. Listen to this. Tell me that's not totally annoying. Give 30 kids one of these and you will be the talk of the town. I'm going to show you how to make my famous Boo Bubble generator. Here's what you need to do. Look at this. I've got a plastic jar with a little connector on the side and that piece of hosing that comes up here. Bubble solution, secret ingredient, dry ice. So the dry ice goes in here like this, and now you simply take the cap, and I don't screw it on, I simply hold it over the top so it shoots now that water vapor out here. So dip it into the bubble solution and watch. You'll fill the bubble. Look at this. Doesn't pop. Why? Because that towel doesn't have the oil that you'd normally have on your skin. Sure, it'll pop over time, but look at this. You can make the most amazing little bubbles that you see here. Why? Because they're filled with carbon dioxide gas. Touch them, and they pop. Absolutely amazing. Look at this, the amazing floating bands. The secret, static electricity. Let me show you how to do it. First of all, you've got to build up a static charge, a negative charge. And the way I'm doing it is a piece of fake fur and transferring electrons to this balloon. So that's easy enough. And then the best way to do this is a piece of crinkly plastic, this recycled plastic bag. Cut these into strips so you get this strip like this. Now the secret is you've got to transfer a negative charge to this as well. So we're going to have negative repelling the negative charge. So this is here on the balloon as well. And now I'm going to pick it up using a wooden stick so it doesn't steal the charge away. Look at this. And there it is. It's that simple. It's easy to do the floating band. All you have to use is a little static electricity. 50 feet of beads down inside the cup. Isaac Newton would be proud. Watch this. Just a second, I'm going to hold them up like this. I'm going to toss it over to the side. It's going to fall down, and gravity's going to pull it down, but it's going to get pulled out of the cup. And in doing so, it's going to shoot up, change direction, and work its way down. Look at how fast it happens. Watch. Changes direction in the air. Now in slow motion, it comes up, works its way around in slow motion, makes the little curve, and works its way back down again. And of course, anything worth doing is worth overdoing. That's right. That's what makes everyone proud. Watch this. Bam! Look at that go. Problem is someone's got to clean all this up. Me. A balloon and fire, never a winning combination unless you have the secret ingredient, water. Water is amazing. Watch this. I'm going to do it again with a clear balloon. The water goes into the balloon like this, and then we're going to blow it up. What's amazing about this is you think the balloon's going to pop, but actually the water draws the heat away from the latex, and we hope that it doesn't burn. So watch. We light the candle once again. And now look at this. The heat Get ready, look at this. The heat now is being pulled away from the latex by the water. Through convection now, it gets hot, rises up to the top, it's cooler there. It keeps doing this until it finally boils. How long will that take? I don't know. You're gonna figure that out. Here's a great practical joke using a 1 liter bottle of water that I know you're going to try. All right, clean off the bottle, put the water inside, get a pen. My bank was giving this one away, and write a message. Watch. Do not open. Just write it on the outside of the bottle. Do not open. Now, you know who in your family is going to open the bottle. So here's the surprise. Take a pin like this and poke it in the bottom. Look at this. Here it goes, here it goes. Uh-oh, a little bit. It's okay, don't worry. All right, normally the water would leak out the hole, but now watch. The water stays here. Why? Because the air can't get inside. As soon as somebody opens it up, watch this. Ta-da! See, I think that's great, but they're not gonna do that. They're gonna pick it up and they're gonna squeeze like this. Sorry about it. I just wanna see what happens to you. Go! Skewers and balloons don't mix unless you know the science of a balloon. Check this out. I'm going to use a clear balloon so you can see how it works. Now I blew up the balloon and notice how it's clearest around the edges here and not on the ends here. That's where the most amount of rubber is, or latex. This is a polymer, long chains of molecules. So watch what you can do with a sharpened skewer. I dip it down into a little bit of vegetable oil just to help it out. Watch. If you go in the right place here at the very end, watch what you can do. You can poke into the very end like this. Check that out. All the way to the very end like this, all the way through, skewer through the balloon just because you understood the science of a balloon. Least amount of stress. And that's how you do the skewer in the balloon trick. What color is this dry erase pen? Well, it looks like it's black, and it is, but what color is black? It's a combination of all the colors. Remember as a kid you'd mix all the paints together, crayons together, and you get black. Can you separate it back out again? The answer is yes. And I'm just using some filter paper to do that. Now you could use a coffee filter as well if you want to, but this dry erase pen has to go here. It must be a water-soluble ink. And then I'm taking this little craft stick, putting it in the middle like this. So as you put it down in the middle like this, and then put it onto a glass of water and watch in seconds, look at what you start to get. That's that color separation. Look at this. Over time, watch what happens. The color works its way out and creates these beautiful colors that they're there. So this is what really black looks like. It looks like a combination of all these colors. It's the secret recipe for this pen. I wonder what the secret recipe is for the pens you're gonna try. I'm gonna show you why you don't need a spoon to stir your coffee. Just get yourself a board like this. Check that out. So you just put the coffee on the board this way, and then you spin it around. Why? Because of a thing called centripetal force. Do this in somebody else's home. Look at this. Stupid cup stays there because of centripetal force, that center-seeking force. But you know, anything worth doing is worth overdoing, especially brightly colored liquids in your kitchen. Here you go. 3 of them sit here. It's that center-seeking force, and you'll get it every single time. I should probably tell you now, stopping is the hardest part. Here we go, you ready? Up! Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Come on! And I just got lucky.